political authority, legal enforcement, revenue systems, and tourism economic control. You can adjust the language according to your preference. Choose the program that suits your needs from the playlist. Customize the subtitle position on your laptop, and adjust the video speed with the slider to suit your needs and comfort. Let's grow together through your subscribe and like on this video.
Tourism operates within a political framework established by legislative institutions such as Congress and the Senate. These governing bodies create laws that regulate tourism enterprises, control revenue, distribution, and ensure economic stability. Each amendment, policy reform, and legislative decision directly affects tourism operations, business profitability, and investor confidence. Tourism regulation is not merely administrative. It is political authority in action. Legislators review proposals, examine economic forecasts, and determine the appropriate level of regulation necessary to balance economic growth with public protection. Political leadership ensures that tourism contributes to national prosperity without compromising public safety or economic fairness. Governors and regional political leaders play a critical role in tourism development. They approve tourism projects, allocate funding, and enforce regulatory compliance. Political campaigns often include tourism development strategies because tourism generates employment, strengthens infrastructure, and increases government revenue. Political candidates present tourism proposals to voters, promising economic growth, improved infrastructure, and increased national competitiveness. Tourism policy becomes a powerful political tool that shapes national economic direction. Tourism regulation requires legal enforcement to ensure compliance with national laws. Attorneys represent government agencies, tourism enterprises, and affected individuals in legal proceedings involving tourism disputes. Courts examine violations, determine responsibility, and enforce penalties. Legal enforcement protects economic stability, prevents exploitation, and ensures fair tourism practices. Without legal enforcement, tourism systems would become vulnerable to corruption, fraud, and economic abuse. Government enforcement agencies inspect tourism businesses, verify licensing compliance, and ensure safety standards. They examine hotel facilities, transportation providers, and tourism operators. If violations occur, authorities may impose fines, suspend licenses, or terminate business operations. Enforcement ensures that tourism enterprises operate responsibly and ethically. Regulation protects tourists, workers, and national economic interests. Tourism generates significant national revenue through taxes, licensing fees, and tourism-related spending. Governments monitor tourism revenue carefully to evaluate economic performance. Tourism revenue supports infrastructure development, healthcare systems, education programs, and public services. The financial success of tourism strengthens national economic stability and government capacity. Tourism is not merely travel, it is a critical economic engine. Tourism enterprises must obtain permits, licenses, and regulatory approval before operating legally. Government officials review applications, verify qualifications, and ensure compliance with tourism regulations. Permit approval confirms that tourism businesses meet safety standards, financial requirements, and operational guidelines. This regulatory process protects consumers and maintains industry integrity. Tourism campaigns are strategic initiatives designed to attract international visitors and increase national revenue. Marketing agencies collaborate with government departments to promote tourism destinations. Campaign success depends on careful planning, strategic messaging, and international outreach. Government-supported tourism campaigns strengthen economic growth and global competitiveness. Tourism promotion is both an economic and political strategy. Tourism employment provides millions of jobs worldwide. Tourism workers support transportation systems, hospitality services, and tourism operations. Employment strengthens local economies and improves community stability. Government policies ensure fair wages, safe working conditions, and professional standards. Tourism employment contributes to social stability and economic sustainability. Government officials communicate tourism policy through public announcements, press releases, and official statements. These communications provide transparency, inform the public, and ensure accountability. Clear communication strengthens public trust and encourages tourism investment. Transparency ensures political legitimacy and economic stability. Tourism is a global enterprise that connects nations, cultures, and economies across the world. International tourism depends on coordinated regulatory frameworks, government agreements, and economic cooperation between nations. Airports serve as critical gateways where government agencies monitor travelers, enforce immigration policies, and ensure compliance with international law. Border officers verify documentation, ensure visa compliance, and protect national security. Global tourism transport systems, including aircraft, cruise ships, rail networks, and ground transportation, must comply with safety standards established by international regulatory authorities. Without regulation, global tourism would face chaos, economic instability, and serious security risks. International tourism cooperation is strengthened through global alliances, tourism conventions, and diplomatic partnerships. Government officials, tourism ministers, and industry representatives attend international conferences to coordinate tourism policy and economic strategy. These partnerships ensure fair competition, protect national interests, and promote sustainable tourism development. Tourism diplomacy strengthens international relations while creating economic opportunity. Tourism is both an economic activity and a diplomatic instrument. Tourism investment drives infrastructure expansion, urban development, and economic transformation. Governments approve tourism investment projects based on economic feasibility, environmental protection, and public benefit. Investment creates jobs, increases revenue, and improves national competitiveness. Tourism investment decisions influence long-term economic stability and national development. Careful planning ensures sustainable growth and responsible economic expansion. Tourism systems must be resilient in the face of crisis, disaster, and economic disruption. Governments coordinate emergency response, restore tourism infrastructure, and support economic recovery. Crisis management ensures tourism continuity and economic resilience. Effective leadership minimizes economic damage and protects tourism industries. Tourism recovery demonstrates national strength and institutional effectiveness.